Welcome to the Incognito podcast.
Go.
I'm TT.
PH.
I'm JD.
And I'm S.
We have to link up on a quick thing.
Come on. It's only right.
Change the vibe, fam, because this lockdown thing is a bit long. Staying out yard, so dead, fam. Get me?
I just want to say, all the people of mental health, I pray for you, man.
Yeah, word.
Yeah, make sure you talk to someone, you feel me, innit?
Facts, 100%.
Man.
Make sure you stay like
Be
stay
safe out there,
plugged
man.
in.
Be safe.
Trust me.
Because I can't lie, these times have been crazy. Like,
Facts.
2020, bad people lost their jobs.
Lost their lives, to this
Lives,
corona.
100%, fam. I can't lie, these Chinese man moved a bit crazy with their phone.
Yeah, that's
We're not gonna blame anyone. You know that? But it's simply facts, innit? The virus came from China.
Oh, by the way, we're getting a couple variants.
Trust me.
Are we
trust
getting
me,
a couple
trust me.
variants coming out of the UK? Now look at us now. How many cases we got? China
100%.
got barely any cases. You know what I mean?
Shit happens, man. Like,
That shit reversed.
Let's just say fuck versus. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? You need to get the fucking haircut, mate.
It's overdue.
You get me? But nah, real talk though, we just wish everyone the best. Just make sure you like keep interacting with people because
Stay fit.
Yeah,
Stay
Exercise.
healthy, do exercise.
yeah.
Chat to your long term.
If there's any problem, chat to anyone, man. There's people
Even
out here
people
who
who
want
haven't
to
spoken to
listen.
in time, make sure you check up on them. You don't
Yeah.
know everyone. You don't know what's going on.
Don't keep it to yourself. Never keep anything to yourself.
100%.
It's when you're by yourself that you're the most vulnerable, innit?
Exactly,
Trust
yeah.
me. If you have a God to pray to him,
Yeah.
hopefully 2022 will be different.
Sickness or no sickness, life goes on. Fuck Corona.
I'll
Okay,
tell you what.
2021 is there. 2021.
Just gotta stay active, fam, regardless. If it's just a little workout at yard, a couple push-ups.
Little hit,
Even
cardio.
jogging. Man, jogging.
There you go.
It's only right. It's only right.
But yeah, nah, so basically, this podcast is gonna be about everything and anything, innit? We're just gonna be talking
Facts.
about different topics. Yeah, just discuss life, innit? Hopefully, you guys have some things to pick up from these videos. We're not here to criticize anyone or like
Or
speak
degrade
bad on
anyone.
anyone, degrade anyone.
Nah, man.
We're just here to speak our minds, innit? Like, this is a form of therapy for us as well.
Exactly,
Trust.
just expressing ourselves.
Exactly.
And if you guys got any like topics you want us to cover, just let us know and
In the comments
know what to
below.
do, man.
And no
We'll
disrespect to
attend to them
anyone.
ASAP.
No disrespect to anyone. I'm
Don't
just
take
out
anything
here.
to heart.
Yeah, don't take nothing serious.
Oh,
just
okay.
fun, just jokes. You know what I'm saying?
I'm blaming us.
Yeah.
That's why we got these maps.
You can't find where I live on that, bro.
No one chasing me.
You know what I'm
Peaceful
saying?
guy. Yeah. After this, I'm gonna go home. Have some
Fun
biscuits.
now, like.
Well,
Ain't doing man like that. Okay. Then I'm your sweet egg. But yeah, man.
Yeah.
So today, what we're gonna speak about, we got a couple of topics. We got a lot. I can't lie, we got so many. But
trust me, facts.
there's one thing in particular that we wanted to discuss. Basically, just looking at the world, like our generation right now, I feel like it's a bit hard to find real ride or die, saying like real wives,
100%, 100%.
real woman. You get me? A woman you can trust. You get me? Like, nowadays, loyalty is a bit mad. What do you guys think?
No, facts. Loyalty is scarce. I don't know how true the stats are, but like 50% of marriages end in a divorce, innit?
100%, man. So when you see those stats,
Scary.
you may think is marriage still like possible?
It's like
in
you're
our
not second
generation?
guess.
Can't
Second
lie.
guess yourself, innit?
Can't lie, you man. Finding a real woman, like this means like finding a needle in a haystack. It's all hard out here, man.
Trust me.
Yeah,
Scarce.
meet yourself, you know, feeling that you got the real one in your life, and then suddenly, boom.
Don't get twisted, there's still some real ones out there, innit?
Yeah, there are some real ones. It's just to find them.
That's facts. Like, whenever.
There's plenty of, as they say, plenty of fish in the sea.
Yeah,
Just find the right one.
true.
I hear that, innit? Like, when the generation where there's way more options and stuff, innit? But at the same time, it's the quality, innit? It's not about just having bare options, innit? It's the quality. Like, yo, are they ride or die? Or they just there for the lifestyle, for the fun?
You know,
Exactly. There to uplift each other, build each other, build together, grow.
Trust me.
I feel like, you know, if you pray to God, you know, because I believe that it's always that one person for us. That's what I believe.
You believe in soulmates.
I believe in that, man. I feel like out there's someone who is made for us. You understand? But the thing is, I don't know when I'm gonna find her. You get me? or when she's gonna come and find me. You know, it might take a long time, but I feel like eventually we'll get to her. It might be it might be sooner, it might be later, but I feel like eventually you meet her, or she'll
So
come.
in your opinion, saying marriage is still worth it?
I feel like
21.
For some, like I'm talking because I grew up in like my mom and dad. You know, I grew up in the marriage, and I feel like being raised in the marriage way is helpful. You understand? Because there's certain things like that you learn from your mom, and there's certain things you learn from your dad.
Facts, you need both
You
figures.
need them both, the love and the affection and the guidance from them.
Especially for the kids, innit?
Exactly, especially when they keep growing up. So I feel like marriage to me is still valid because it feels like it's like a pillar that holds the family together. You
Well, not all
understand?
marriages are always healthy, innit? So
Facts, that's true. That's true.
that's why divorces happen, and in them cases, being apart is much more healthy for the children than being together, constantly crying in front of each other. I mean,
Yeah, so you're saying your case, like being apart is better than happy marriage.
so not in my case, no. I'm just saying in some cases.
Oh, in some cases, yeah. I get what you're saying.
Marriage
Thing, but I think marriage is a good thing, but you have to.
If you get it right.
Exactly, you have to make sure you find the right partner. Because if you don't, well, that's like most of your life gone. You get you. That's I feel
That's
like
the woman who's gonna raise her kids. They're gonna be with her most of the time.
that's one of the biggest.
They're gonna learn from her.
Plus that prenup, if you're rich, you ain't got to pay. Sign that shit. You get me? Make sure you sign that, bro.
Keep your things, man.
Yeah, don't be like that.
Protect it. Protect your valuables. Protect them.
What you say, marriage is worth it for you as well?
I think marriage is worth it, like I was saying, but only with the right person, innit?
Facts.
That's why you have to make sure that
Facts.
once you meet someone, you make sure you get to know that person extremely well, like as well as possible before you actually take that step in it.
Facts. But at the same time, I feel like you can never really truly know someone.
That's true, man.
Because people can always, they can show,
people
pretend.
change over time, innit?
Exactly, that as well.
You have to spend time.
So I feel like even when you take that leap, it's still a risk, innit? Because you never truly know someone 100%.
Yeah,
but
but
I get what you mean by saying like getting to understand their tricks,
Yeah.
not just she looks good, let me marry her.
100%.
No, it makes sense.
100%.
Trust
I feel like nowadays, like man, them get.
Too gassed over looks.
Trust me, that's the word.
They
bro,
think
like,
that's the most important. That's the least
Looks can
important,
be
bro.
deceiving.
Does she fear God?
Looks can be deceiving.
Don't know, bro.
She hard working. She gonna take care of the eats, bruv.
You get me?
That's the most important, bro.
She may have bunda, but when you come home and
The
there's no food,
Bundesliga.
you get me?
It's the Bundesliga gonna take care of the kids, bro.
Fam,
But
so,
just
man.
for your temporary pleasure, you know what I'm saying? Do you think marriage is important in 2021?
Yeah, 100%. I definitely feel that marriage is important, but as you lot said before, finding the right one could possibly be kind of difficult, innit? And as you say, you can never truly know someone unless you spend a lot of time with them,
Trust me.
travel with them, etc. So
Experience
Different
things,
stuff.
experience as many things as possible with them, so you can see the different variants of their characters, innit? Because obviously we're not just one thing, innit? Like we have different characters,
Spirits.
depending on like different situations, depending on who we're with. So just try and make sure you get to know that person as well as possible.
It could even be simple tests like try to act like you're broke for the day. Let's see how she acts.
Come on, I'm broke, baby. I ain't got no money. Bullshit.
You ready to leave you like that?
you take on.
You know what I'm saying?
take
Little
out a couple
test.
coppers and shit.
Trust me, bro. It's a little test, catch you off guard.
All I'm saying is make sure you get the person that likes you for who you are, not for what you are.
100%.
You understand?
What you can offer.
Or exactly, don't all this materialistic stuff, man. You can wake up one morning, you may not
Then
happen.
again,
So make sure you have the person that likes you for who you are, even if you're broke or not. Just get a real one.
You kind of have to look at it in a way where you have to look at what the other person can also offer you. You know what I mean?
It has to be mutual. Like marriage is mutual.
Can I learn from this person? Can we build together? Can we grow together?
What can she teach my kids?
Exactly.
Like that, fam.
Trust me, bro. It might not be a money thing. It could be she gives you comfort. She takes care of the kids. That in itself is valuable. You know what I'm saying?
That's why you also have to
What?
make sure you seduce her the right way, because
Trust, but that's what I'm gonna say. I was gonna go into the man them, yeah.
Man them.
They see girl that flex the rollie, they flex the bend, and then they're wondering why they're trapped in gold diggers, bro. That's what you're showing them. Try and get to actually know a girl for who she is before you start flashing jewels in her face. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with jewels, but you're kind of setting yourself up for a gold digger just flexing, but you're not showing her your true substance. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So for me, I agree with the man. I think marriage is important, but if it's done right, she's the right partner. But if it ain't, it's a living hell.
Alright,
So,
She's basically like
So,
contract.
trust me,
You
bro.
sign that contract, you better.
I'm
big.
saying, in addition to
So, man, just take your time, not rush into it.
yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
And the girls too, don't take your time. don't
Yeah,
take
no
your-
rush. I know. There's a what's it called? A clock and that. Innit?
Oh yeah.
Obviously, right now we're
Well,
speaking
you know what I'm
from
saying?
Oh, yeah, I know
men's
about that
perspective,
clock.
innit?
I know about that clock. You know
The body clock and that, but
Yeah, forget about that thing. Yeah.
it's better late than never. You know what I'm saying?
But also, in addition to that, like, in terms of like raising kids
Bro,
and that,
you know what I'm saying?
like apart from that, like another reason is like you always trying to find someone who's gonna like stimulate you like mentally, like trying to make you get somewhere in life, right?
Does she have
Motivation,
ambition?
inspire
Is she
you,
gonna
like, to
help you
build somewhere
build?
in life?
Or is she just gonna take?
That's what I'm
Question
saying.
you can ask yourself.
Exactly. So you're always trying to find the real one. That goes for both men and women. Like get someone who's gonna help you get ahead somewhere in life. Not someone's gonna bring you back. Can't be going back no more right now. Trying to hit someone.
Forward
to make it
only.
sound-
Only
Forward
progression,
only.
elevation.
Progression.
You get me? So
2021
There
and
obviously
beyond.
we don't have to forget the fact that there'll always be up and downs, innit? Even
Like,
if you find,
yeah, that's
even if
true.
you find the best person ever,
Be a roller coaster, yeah.
you're gonna
Ride
go
it
through
out.
ups and downs. So you have to be prepared for that.
Facts.
The thing with our generation, especially, is that we're so exposed with what's going on social media and what relationships are meant to
They
look
just
like.
portray the
exactly.
good. No one
they only
shows
show us
the
the good on
Facts.
social media, so we forget about the bad. So
Facts.
But you're
when
gonna
we-
have arguments.
exactly, there you go. So when we find our relationships,
And something bad they want to cut.
There
like
you
that.
go.
That's not how it
But
works.
you just have to like ride it out, innit? The way
Trust
like, you
me.
ride out
Same.
Bitcoin, where
Yeah.
you see the up and down.
Yes,
Right,
you're right.
right.
You're right.
That's the one. That's the one. That's the one right there.
It's only right.
it's all about stamina, fam. You have to be enjoyment, man. Like, but you also need to know the difference between if you have to ride it out, like you said, or if
Exactly.
it's
Or
time to cut, man.
cut
You get
it
me?
off.
Because there's
There's a
times
difference,
where
innit?
there's no other choice in it. That's the best decision for you to just like save.
Alright, you man, yeah, what would you say now are the signs that, yo, my man should cut, that she's not with him for the right things? Or this is just a toxic environment?
That's a good question, bro.
I believe like constantly arguing, like constantly bashing
Yeah,
heads.
it's not healthy.
That's not healthy.
It's not healthy.
I feel like
And especially if you have kids, like raising kids in those environments,
Very
It's
toxic.
not good at all.
extremely toxic. You know what I mean?
They're gonna end up being
I think
negative
that's
as
what
well.
love is.
Exactly.
If they obviously, if you have a
Yeah,
mom
your
and dad,
programming is deep.
they're gonna think, oh, okay, love is arguing and shit.
Facts.
100.
You will have some arguments, but constantly bashing heads.
When you have kids, like you are always everything that you do is for them, the kids, for them. So when you put the kids in a toxic environment, you're kind of because kids at that same age when they're young, everything that the parents do, they look at it like, okay, what I'm saying, that's right. Because it's so hard for them
That's
to
all they
differentiate.
know.
Yeah, that's all they know. It's hard for them to differentiate what's good and bad until they get to like let's say a certain age, like we say like when they're trying to get understanding of the world. But when they're young and they're like, okay, let's say for example, it's a toxic environment, you keep arguing. In their heads, when they're young, like let's say like 5 or 6,
It's their
they're
normal.
not, oh, that's the way, that's the good
That's the
communication.
norm.
So
That's
that's beautiful.
crazy.
And that's not the right way. So you're right, like in certain situation like marriage, if you see like it's gonna affect the kids mentally, then you be like, okay, that's what the line is. Let's do like let's say separate to make for the kids' sake.
Yeah,
That's
that's
fine.
Alright, boom. Next topic.
Yeah.
How to tell if she's wifey?
That's a
What
very
does
good-
wifey even mean in this day and age?
That's a very good
I'll let you,
question.
man.
That's a very good question, man.
Bro,
I'm gonna let my brother PH take over.
I think there's many things in it. There's many things.
Or if our cameraman wants to drop a little gems as well, why not? You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Why not?
He's on mute today,
He's
innit?
there putting in work for us, come on.
You're just warming up for the next episode.
Trust me, trust me.
But yeah, I think there's many things, man. But
Mm.
one of the most important things for me personally, I think, is God. She has to have like
Gotta be
connection
spiritual,
with
innit?
God. Yeah, she's got to be spiritual, 100%. Because I'm spiritual myself, so
Wow.
if she's not, it's gonna be extremely hard
Facts.
for me.
If she doesn't fear God, what can't she do for him?
There you go.
Exactly.
Alright,
And if you're,
I'm just saying.
if you're a spiritual individual and she's not, obviously she, in most relationships, the woman is with the child most of the time.
Yeah.
So what's she going to be teaching her behind closed doors? So if she
Word,
doesn't
word,
believe, if she
word,
doesn't believe,
word,
doesn't
word.
touch.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So for sure, that's the main thing for me. But there's other things like family.
Don't wonder, don't lie, bro. That's important.
100%.
Don't lie,
That's like.
Nah,
Nah,
that's
man, look, don't
that's
get us
the
wrong
bonus.
in it. I'm not saying looks.
Bunda,
I'm not saying looks don't matter in it, but that's the least important.
Oh, another thing, like
I always say the least important, fam. If she ain't got bunda, it's a bit mad. Fam.
Yeah,
It's got to be, fam. For us, man. Let's not lie, innit?
I
Like,
always say that they Buddha, man.
like the physical appearance of a woman is extremely important, isn't it? But obviously, once you pass that step, once she looks like what you like, then you start looking at personality traits, character,
ambitions,
exactly.
goals.
There you go.
Alright, another thing, you know, my brother PH said is a good fearing, but another thing that I'm into that a lot is being respectful. Like, you gotta be respectful.
What's respect for you?
That means respectful, so basically, you have to like be loyal, the loyalty and like the attributes, basically, the loyalty, being caring, like you have, there's certain things that I'm expecting you to not do, you understand? Like, I feel like, you know, if I'm compromising, understand? If I'm compromising on something, like for example, like okay, from now on, I don't want you to be a wingman to your boys. If I'm not doing that anymore, I'm expecting you to do the same thing.
Same shit.
Same shit as well. You understand?
Now reciprocate.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's how it is. So you gotta be respectful, right? Because if you don't respect me,
I can't respect you.
I can't respect exactly.
And it's
Respect
not,
has to
it's
be
not
earned.
gonna work.
Right? If I feel like I'm trying to earn your respect and you're trying to take me so, you know, like I don't want to say the word because it's not easy, you know, might be watched by the Yankees. But if you take me like a madman, now obviously I will protect you as, you know.
Just be toxic. Just be toxic.
I feel like my relationship foundation, like God fearing, you gotta respect me. And when respect, we're talking about the loyalty, you know, other attributes that, you know, that are really good, that build up the foundation of the relationship. So respect is the big thing I'm into. Like actually, respect in the relationship is something that I'm into that. So I don't know about my like TT. What are you saying? Trust me. Go.
I agree with Dre as well, because he was talking about respect, and I believe what's it called, loyalty is extremely important. Like,
But you say loyalty is more important than respect. I think.
No, I think it goes hand in hand.
It goes hand in hand.
It goes hand in hand.
Goes hand in hand. True.
Loyalty and respect both. Like,
You can't have one without the other.
exactly, you can't have one without the other.
Complement.
They coexist.
So I can't have jollof without chicken. Get it?
The sweet eggs. It's them I know about it. Anyways,
Like you can't have someone who acts up as soon as like you go through a little patch. Like no
money's getting low or something, and she starts.
You have to ride through the waves though.
Because like obviously it's easy for a female to hold you down when you're up.
When you're winning.
But when you're losing, when you're in a bad patch, when you're going through like difficult times, how is she gonna like?
Facts. I can't lie. That's one of the good things about being at your lowest. And you see people's true colors.
You
You
definitely.
know what I'm saying? You see if she's really there for you and stuff.
And man them, when you make it and you start getting the peace, don't forget you're a loyal woman, man them. That's the problem with us as well.
You know?
Hey, that's if you have one.
Yeah, but the thing is,
what if for the people who don't find love before they
Exactly.
grow up or before
Or they can act on
That's
they
a love one.
That's
hard on that.
Especially when you're
Yeah.
famous, innit? Because
exactly. How do you know what's the woman that is she there for your money? Is she there for you?
It's hard to tell. It's
I
hard to
can't
tell.
lie, in situations like that, you
It's
just
hard
have to
tell.
go back home, Africa or something.
Or go to the
A
village.
place where you're sure
village.
go to Accra and find your wife there.
A place where you're sure.
Should I go to the village where there's no internet so they don't know me?
100%. And
Come on.
actually, like, get to know them, innit?
But yeah, for me to tell she's wifey, like as what my guy said here, God fearing, a spiritual guy, she gotta be God fearing, she gotta be loyal, she gotta have ambition in it. Because I wanted to know that she's with me for me in it, not because of money or what I can provide. So I like a type of an ambition. That would, you know what I'm saying, give me rest. There's a peace in knowing that cool, she actually wants to get shit for herself in it. So in a way you can say independent woman.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
So I feel it speak for like
Get shit
rappers
yourself, you know what I mean?
speak for famous people, man, because they're always in the public eye, innit? So obviously, like people have a certain idea of who they are, and they might not really be that person.
Yeah, the persona,
but
perception.
exactly.
That's
That's
true.
true. So it's
Some
speak for
good
them.
interactions.
It's hard for them to find real ones, man. That's why most of these popular couples don't really last, innit?
Facts, so
Yeah,
it's just a
exactly.
facade.
So they're constantly in the limelight, so everything's literally magnified. You know?
Trust me.
100%.
That's why relationships should be kept under wraps. You know?
Low key
Keep
things.
Keep it
Keep it low key.
Low key.
You don't just do
So at least you're
social
sure
media
you're
don't need to get
sure.
involved.
Trust me, bro.
We're speaking about the evil eye earlier, innit?
Yeah, it's the evil eye real, or what's
Well,
destined.
come on,
So like,
It's destined.
it's kind of like it's kind of like a segue in it, but like you know when rappers and that are in the public eye,
flexing
they're more
jewels.
exposed to the evil eye. Like,
Yeah.
that's if you believe in the evil eye.
Especially if they're
Yeah,
coming
you have
from those
millions of eyes
rough
on them.
areas.
That's
Yeah.
100%. There's more people that envy them that probably
Hating them.
hate on that shit like that, fam. So, what do you man think about the evil eye, fam? Do you man think it's a real thing? Does that actually affect people, or is it just
To be honest, yeah, I feel like
feeling?
there are two type of people in this world, innit? There are the people that see you winning and get inspired, and then there are the people that see that and get envious. So I feel like that's what comes from the evil eye. Like, I think it's real because it could be someone like successful, flexing on the gram, enjoying themselves. Someone could be hating, find their address and try to run up in their spot. Like RIP to Pop Smoke. But that's a similar situation right there for him.
Do you man think the evil eye can actually affect you from like a distance? So let's say someone's hating on you from
What you think is like a real
like
eye,
a
fam?
spiritual
Not
thing, basically. Not a real eye, but you
That's
must
spiritually, yeah.
Yeah, of
you man
course,
think it's
spiritual,
like they
physical.
can
You
actually,
say like juju or something?
yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
certain things-
It's like simple like hating, like
That's what I'm saying.
envious.
It's
for no
bad
reason.
vibes, innit?
Niggas
bad
might not even
vibes,
know
man.
you, just see you on the gram posting a watch. I'm like, fuck this nigga, bro.
Yeah, like, why does he have this shit? Why don't I have this
Bro,
shit?
I think we be feeling entitled.
I see what you're saying, but for me, I feel like it's 50-50. Understand?
I explain.
Yeah, just like you just said already, there's two people in this world. So the evil eye goes to the people that they're negative, I feel like they call something can actually inspire you in a positive way. Then people are taking the negative way. There's two types of like inspiration. There's a negative inspiration, there's a positive inspiration. For example, right, you're my boy, you're my brother, innit? When you make him life, right, I'm like, you know what, he is hardworking, he's good. So you try to inspire me in a positive way to get some of my life so I can work even more harder. You understand? Now, there's certain people that they're like, that jealousy is because they want to be in that position, but they haven't got there yet.
Too lazy to get
Too lazy to get there.
don't
That's
wanna
what
get
evil
is taking off.
Exactly. The evil eye is for the people with the negative mindset. That's what I believe.
Yeah,
Like if you have a positive mindset, you can make it. For example, I saw like you posted that sign, you posted sign on your Instagram, innit? Like the hustlers, if something bad happens to you, people think, oh, where did I go wrong? Well, what did the hustler say? What did he teach me?
What can I learn from?
What can I learn from?
It's all about perspective.
Trust me.
Yeah, it's about your positive.
I feel that's what even makes a difference from the losers and winners. It's
Exactly.
perspective, innit? What bad things happen to people at a time, but it's like your perspective. You're gonna sit there or progress.
Learn from them.
Some people like
So-
when they go to like minor setback, they're like, oh, why is it happening to me? That's the thing. That's what when you make it, they're like, oh, why comes he goes this? How comes he's getting this and I'm not getting this? But what I believe, minor setback for a major comeback. You understand?
Twice as hard to get there.
Plus,
Exactly.
exactly, bro. Your time will come.
Exactly.
Today could be his day, next day could be yours, innit? Just
Yeah,
focus
exactly.
on your own bag, focus on your own thing,
100.
and sooner or later will come.
100.
Man, just have to
100%.
be persevere, innit? Like, you get me? There's hard times, but obviously,
Trust me.
it's when you push hard that you get hard from. If you just stay there and like,
Stuck in the mud.
you get me? If you just like think about how like shit your situation is, you're gonna stay in there, man. So just think of solutions.
Like,
think
stop
of
feeling
ways-
sorry for yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Work
take
hard to get
take
out of
ownership
it.
and make music how to get better. But I feel personally, if you're a successful person, yeah, and you teach people like you share the gems in it, like how Nipsey was doing, how Jay-Z was doing, how Rick Ross are doing. Then bro, you shouldn't really care about the envious thing. Cause at the end of the day, you're sharing how your blueprint.
They're teaching
So it's for them to take or leave it. Keep
Yeah,
winning,
legacy,
keep
legacy
winning.
right there.
You know what I'm saying? That's my take on that. And I think we all agree.
I agree 100%. That's what it is.
Facts.
That's what it is.
Definitely.
But yeah, man, I think this was a good discussion for our first video. I think we're gonna wrap it up now.
Yeah.
Rasky, you guys.
Like, comment, subscribe, all that good
All
stuff.
of that good stuff. Make sure you
All the
comment
good
down
good
below.
stuff.
Get me.
If you don't like, we'll find you, you know.
Like we said
Like,
earlier,
comment, all of that.
like we said, we're just expressing our feelings.
Trust
Like,
me,
no disrespect to anyone.
Facts.
We ain't
No
trying to say
disrespect
this
to
and
anyone.
we're just expressing what
Or
we
take
think.
nothing serious. And also, we'd like to hear from you guys, so just leave in the comments what you want us to talk about.
100.
Yeah, just communicate with us. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
100%. That's the whole purpose of this
Facts.
channel, innit? We just want to communicate with the people.
Yeah.
Just like bring everyone together, innit? No hate, no
Trust me.
bad energy.
Just good vibes.
Good
Just
vibes.
good vibes and opinions. That's it.
Anyways, bro.
Peace.
Yeah.